Get out of the way.
Hey, Beyonce. This is the most disturbing Diddy clip that I've seen so far, and it really honestly makes you realize that everyone who went to these parties isn't so innocent.
Beginning with the question of whether the participants in the video even knew they were being recorded.
Well, I've never been in this house, but the picture, yes, that's where it took place.
You're aware.
Fed y'all, we gave y'all some drinks. Now it's time to enjoy life. This is a celebration of life. This is the legendary white party. It's the real white party. Make some noise if you've been here before. And to all the kids have like an hour left. Y'all gotta go. It's a wrap for y'all because this thing turns into something that when y'all get older, y'all don't want to come to.
I had no idea that this life would take me by storm. I had no idea that I would just get sucked up by all of this stuff. There was so many people who were just so mean, bothered me, and then it affected how I acted.
The walls are closing in, and it's not just on Diddy anymore. As his trafficking case explodes across headlines, new reports claim the FBI is actively tracking celebrities who are trying to flee the country. Private jets, flagged passports, homes being searched. And this isn't just speculation. It's starting to look like a full-blown Hollywood shakeup. According to court sources, Diddy isn't the only one in danger of going down. Prosecutors believe he may start naming names, exposing celebrities who participated in, enabled, or covered up his alleged freak-off events. Insiders say that's why certain high-profile guests have gone silent or vanished altogether. They're not just worried about their reputations, they're worried about charges. One report from Yahoo claims that any celeb who participated in the freak-offs or knowingly aided Diddy's team could face criminal or civil lawsuits. That includes rappers, actors, athletes, and even stylists and security who helped coordinate or conceal the events. It's no longer just a Diddy scandal. It's a map of everyone who knew and stayed quiet. And what's terrifying for these stars? The FBI isn't playing. Sources say several celebrities have already been flagged at international airports, and at least 2 private jet clearances were delayed after being connected to the case. No names have been confirmed yet, but Reddit is exploding with speculation, and the leaks are starting to align.
Don Richard. Another Danity Kane member, Richard is taking action against Diddy, suing him for serious stuff, along with other charges in a civil case. She has also claimed to be a witness to Diddy's treatment of Cassie, adding significant weight to the prosecution's narrative. Her attorney, Lisa Bloom, has confirmed that Richard may testify. Lisa Bloom. While not a celebrity herself, Bloom's involvement represents the high stakes of this case. Known for representing high-profile victims, Bloom has publicly discussed her client Don Richard's potential role in the proceeding.
And the freak-off rumors? They're not just court gossip anymore. With the plea deal looming, many believe Diddy will cooperate to reduce his sentence. If he does, names will come fast, and some of the most recognizable faces in Hollywood could be exposed as participants or co-conspirators. So now the question isn't if the list gets out, it's who will be on it and who's already trying to run. As the Diddy case expands, the list of worried celebrities is getting longer and much harder to ignore. According to court leaks and major news outlets, names like Justin Bieber, Usher, Ray J, Steve Harvey, Jay-Z, and even Beyonce have either been mentioned in court or speculated online for possible involvement, knowledge, or attendance at Diddy's parties. And while some of these people are staying completely silent, others are being watched for how they move. Private jet activity, sudden international travel, and wiped Instagram profiles have fans, and maybe even the feds, asking questions. Terrence Howard recently hinted at the scale of what's about to come out. He claimed Diddy had sexual relationships with several male rappers, and that the industry has used that information for blackmail. His message wasn't subtle. He said, "This isn't about music anymore, it's about control." Even former drug dealers and insiders have come forward, saying the freak-offs weren't just parties. They were organized events with set lists, hidden cameras, and rules to protect the guests and frame the victims. Now the stakes are higher than ever, because if Diddy agrees to a plea deal and hands over names, that list could explode, and that's why you're seeing panic. Some celebrities are pretending nothing's happening. Others are making subtle moves. Lawyers, financial transfers, or quietly stepping back from projects, because when it all comes out, they won't be able to say they didn't know. If there was any doubt that the Diddy trial could drag more celebrities into court, Terrence Howard just erased it. In a viral interview, Howard claimed that Diddy had sexual encounters with multiple male rappers, some of them extremely well known. He didn't name all of them directly, but he made it clear this wasn't just gossip. It was something Hollywood knew and protected. Howard went further, saying the entertainment industry isn't just corrupt, it's been blackmailing stars for decades. He suggested that those who participated in Diddy's freak-offs were filmed and leveraged, trapped in silence by their own shame and fear of exposure.
Against me, and use the same courage that it took for me to say those truths. Good job. Man to man, eye to eye, integrity and in truth. I've spent a lifetime earning the right to speak with the conviction about these truths that I speak. So if you want to tear that down,
Now, the internet's lit up with speculation. Some fans believe Howard's coming forward because Diddy's plea deal could expose everyone, forcing people to get ahead of the story before their names appear in court. And that theory only gained traction after Page Six reported that Diddy and Terrence Howard may have had personal tensions for years, possibly tied to secrets the public is only just now discovering. In the same week, a drug dealer tied to Diddy's old circles came forward, claiming he attended one of the infamous freak-offs. He described celebrity attendees, blurred moral lines, and a setup that sounded more like a controlled experiment than a party. Everything, from the lighting to the alcohol to the camera angles, was curated. The implications are massive. If Diddy was hosting events where celebrities were compromised, recorded, and silenced, then anyone who attended might now be vulnerable, not just to legal charges, but to blackmail, lawsuits, and total career destruction. Terrence Howard's warning wasn't subtle. He called this the darkest side of the industry and said people have waited years for someone to speak up. Now that someone has. As Terrence Howard blows the lid off the industry's darkest secrets, the FBI is already making its next moves. Private flight manifests are being reviewed. International travel from celebrities connected to Diddy has reportedly been flagged, and now prosecutors are preparing to unseal even more documents tied to the case, some of which could reveal the full guest list from Diddy's private freak-off events. According to insiders, the goal is clear: pressure Diddy into flipping. If he names the celebrities who participated, enabled, or helped cover up his alleged trafficking operation, prosecutors will offer leniency. And that's what has Hollywood panicking. From A-list actors to major music execs, there are now at least a dozen celebrities under quiet investigation. Some are lawyering up, others are going silent. A few have started pulling out of deals, skipping public events, and even disappearing from social media altogether. And while no official names have been confirmed by the FBI, the internet already has its suspects. Diddy's past guest lists are being dissected. Flight logs are circulating. Interviews are being rewatched for clues people might have missed the first time. One thing is clear, this is no longer just a Diddy trial. It's unraveling. A domino effect that could take down some of the biggest names in music, film, sports, and media. And the deeper investigators go, the more it looks like a system, not just a scandal. So now the question everyone's asking, who's next? Do you think Diddy will name names to save himself? Will we see A-list stars actually face consequences? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'll be covering every twist they don't want you to hear. See you in the next one.